Hi, my name's Eric Loftus, and I want to talk to you today about some changes that will affect many Americans working to repay their student loans. So many Americans are working really hard to repay student loans. It represents a large portion of their household expenditures and can often delay, the payments can often delay big things like retirement savings or buying your first home. So it's really important to make sure that the money you're spending is going towards the right repayment schedule and taking advantage of all the programs available in the repayment process. So this program really benefits several different employers. This is the federal government, state governments, local governments, members of the military, and really any nonprofits. So jobs that fit this, obviously military, as I mentioned, but you're gonna have your doctors, your nurses, because most hospital systems qualify under the nonprofit portion of the eligibility requirements. The biggest thing is signing up on studentaid.gov. That is making sure you get an ID, and it usually takes about 1 to 3 days to verify your identity, have your loans fill in there, and then inside of there's a bunch of tools that allow you to see if you meet eligibility requirements. So one of the things you're going to need to prep is making sure that all of your employers were eligible. So you're going to want to go through your work history, and you're going to need to get start date, end dates, as well as contact those employers and figure out where you would sign that application or that affidavit of work history to when you go through the application process. That's going to be one of the biggest obstacles to overcome, is just getting your work history and getting your current or former employers to sign off on that. So another thing you really need to do in preparation for filling out this application is making sure you know where your student loans are. Oftentimes loans have transferred. For instance, I know some federal student loans transferred to Nelnet, so your login is going to be different. So you're going to want to make sure that you have the correct company or website to go to fill out all your student loan application. Make sure they're all filling into the U.S. Department of Education site. So another big benefit of this program is that it looks like there's some guidance on during the forbearance period where federal student loans were at 0% interest and allowed people to suspend payments on that. Many people are going to get credit for those payments to count towards that 120 payment, 10-year repayment cycle. So you're going to want to make sure that when you're going through the process that those get applied to that, and there's tools online to help you apply those times that it was in forbearance and you were not paying on them to count towards your 120 months. This is a big thing to digest. They're still rolling out how they're going to deploy this program, but there is a deadline to get your initial application in for the waiver or the forgiveness portion of that, and that's October 31st, 2022. So if there's something we can help, guidance, or just talk you through the steps of that process, happy to help in any way. Just feel free to reach out to me or any members of the team.